There she is. Okay, let's do this. Let me fix my camera. Okay. Cheers. We are ready. Let's do it. So, all I have is weights today. No other fancy tricks. Feet are hip width apart. Take a nice big deep breath. Reach the arms all the way up. Get them nice and long, and then try to lift the shoulders up like you're reaching for the ceiling. And then relax. Nice little sway. Now we're going to do some arm circles. So send this right arm forward, up and back and around. Just a couple more. And then switch. And now we're going to go the other way. So you're going to go back first and then around. And then switch it. Okay, now let's get the elbows to the height of the shoulder and then drop the palms down, but keep the elbows where they are. Just sort of oscillate between up and down a couple of times. Nice. Now send the arms up, and you're going to swan dive it all the way down. Let your head just relax. So you're completely unweighting the upper body, feeling a nice stretch in the back of the legs and through the lower back. So we're going to hang out here just for a couple of more breaths. And now you're going to inhale and extend the spine. You're going to walk your fingers forward and send the hips backwards. Breathe as deeply as you can. And then fold back down, and you're going to roll it up one vertebrae at a time, nice and slowly. Now you're going to lift the shoulders up and send them down and back. Do that a couple of times. Okay, you're going to step your left foot forward, just about 12 inches between the feet, maybe a little more. Hands to heart. You're going to fold down. So go as low as you can without rounding the back. So you want to keep your spine nice and long. I'm going to do 5 on this side, and then we'll switch it up. Both legs are straight. You really want to be feeling this in the back of that left leg. And now let's switch feet. Step that right foot forward, get both legs nice and long, proud chest, and then start hip hinging. Now, the closer you have of your feet, the closer together they are, the bigger the balance challenge. So you do you. If you can send that left foot a little more forward, go for it. Sorry, not forward, I meant in, towards the midline of the body. Okay, let's do one more. Nice. Okay. So now standing with the feet hip width apart, relax the upper back. So just sort of shake out the arms, hands on your hips. You're going to just pick up the left foot and do some nice foot circles. Try not to collapse through this right hip. Change the direction of the feet. Maybe point and flex a few times. And now we'll do the other one. So nice and lifted through this left side when the right knee comes up. Change it. Point flex. Put it down. Nice. Okay, a little balance challenge. You're going to pick up the left foot. You're going to send the right arm up. And you're going to hip hinge through the right side. So you go as low as you can. Maybe it's parallel to the floor, maybe not. And that's okay. And then you're going to come back up. And then let the foot go. Switch sides. Find your right foot. Send the left arm up. Start to hip hinge. And then come back up. And relax. Come to the back of the mat. Set the hips nice and wide. Make the arms wide. So I want you pulling the shoulders apart. And you're just going to rock the hips from side to side. Now, if you can, send the arms further back. Okay, now put the hands on the hips. You're going to circle them backwards as you lean forwards. We're going to switch sides. And just do a few more. And last one. Okay, feet come in, hip width, nice big deep breath. You're going to swan dive it all the way down. Once the hands are on the floor, walk it out to plank. And once you're in your plank, soften the knees to the floor. Send those hips backwards. And then bring them forwards. As far forward as they can go. Pull that belly in. Send them back. You're moving nice and slowly. And we're just going to oscillate forward and back a few more times. Okay, now let's bring the palms in so the wrists are under the shoulders, and we're going to do some cat-cows. Nice and slowly. Couple more. Nice. Now, from your quadruped position, with your knees on the floor, we're going to do some shoulder taps. So right palm to left shoulder, and then switch. And if you're ready to amp this up a little bit, we're going to get ourselves into bear. So we're going to lift the knees 1 inch off the floor, and then you're going to do your shoulder taps with the knees up. And from there, small downward facing dog. You're going to push the back of the knees towards the back of the room. Your heels are on your mat. Stay here for 2 more deep breaths. Now come back down into bear. Hold for 2 breaths. And back to your small downward dog. You always have the option to put the knees down. Back to bear. 4 knees on the floor. And back to small downward dog. 1 more time. Bear. Small dog. Walk your feet towards your hands. Inhale and extend to a flat back, and then reverse it. Come all the way back up and reach for the ceiling. Really try to lift the shoulders and then relax. Okay, that's your warm up. Should be all raring to go, right? Pick up your weights. The heaviest ones you have, 1 in each hand, feet hip width apart. You're going to squat down, come up. Now, when you get up, we're gonna lift the heels up into a calf raise. Squat, calf raise. So keep this going. Really try to lift those heels as high as you can. And when you're squatting, it's as low as you can get that booty. Now, when we come up, we're going to do a bicep curl on one side, come down, get the heels up, squat. Bicep curl on the other side, lift those heels, and then squat. Keep it going. And we're going to amp this up. So we're going to do both arms curling. When the hands come down, the heels go up. Try it again. Squat, curl, lift. So all about maintaining really good posture, right? Squat, curl, get those heels up. And now shoulder your weights. You're going to send the right arm up, the left arm up, come down, doing like a hammer curl, reverse hammer, squat, hammer curl, press, press, squat, hammer to a press. Keep it going. Make sure you exhale when you send the arms up. Take a big deep breath in when you come down. We have 4 more. Last 2. Last 1. Okay, put those babies down. We're going to give our hands a little bit of a break. Come on down to the floor. So, all the way down on the mat. Bring your knees into the chest. Nice, big circles. Let's get these inner thighs warmed up a little bit. Change your directions. Okay, feet on the floor really close to you. As close as you can get them with your feet hip width apart. Rock your pelvis, tilt it up and down 4 or 5 times. Drawing in the belly. And now we're going to come up into a bridge. You're going to open up the feet a little wider. Maybe a step or 2 out further, but they're still on the mat. Your hips are nice and high. You got a little bit of a double chin going on. Now open the legs and close them till your knees touch. Open and close. Give those knees a big squeeze. You got 8 more. 3 counts in. Go out as quickly as you like. Now hold them out and do little pulses out from there. So it's out an inch, in an inch. Hopefully you're feeling the outer glutes. Now, bring the feet back to where you started. So bring them in a couple of steps, just so they're hip width. You're gonna pick the right knee up and draw it into you. Put that foot down. Bring the left knee in. And just keep walking it out. If you can lift your arms off the floor and do it, all the better. So just make sure you're driving that knee in as far as you can. Now, when you draw the knee in this time, send the leg out straight. Both of your thighs should be at the same height. You're going to send the leg up and back to the height of the other leg. So you're just moving it up and down. As you push up through that left heel, keep it going. You got 8, 7, 6, and 5, and 4. Lift the hips up. 3, 2, 1. Put that foot down. Switch legs. Left knee comes in. Send that leg out. Now go up and down. It's only going as low as the height of the other leg. You have 8 more. Okay, put that foot down. 1 vertebrae at a time. You come down slowly. Bring your knees into the chest. Keep the knees together this time. Let's make a nice little circle. Go the opposite way. Now rock and roll yourself back up. We're going to come back up to standing. We're going to do some sumo squats. So you can hold 1 15-pound weight or 2. I'm going to hold my little kettlebell here. So I've got my toes out. Whatever your version of sumo is with your feet, find it. And then down and up. When you come up, really try to squeeze and lift everything. Pressing up through your heels, try not to weight into the pads of the feet. Okay, now we're going to come all the way down. You're going to put your weight down and take your elbows inside your knees and just hold this low squat for a sec. Now you're going to pick the weight back up and you're going to slowly come back up. And let's do 8 more. Really good to strengthen your inner thighs and the pelvic floor. Helps you get up and down when we get old. We're never getting old. It's just all mental, right? Okay, on this next one, you take it down, you put the weight down, bring those elbows inside the knees, hold the low squat. And then you're gonna take the hands behind you to help you have a seat. Legs are gonna come all the way forward to the front corners of the mat. Arms either out in front or at the heart. C-curve the spine, come down slowly. Head on the floor, arms go all the way back. Pull them forward, head lifts, roll up, take it between the legs. You have 4 more. You can turn this into crunches if you prefer, but this is super good for you. You can also bend your legs if you like. You got options. We only have 2 to go. Okay. Excuse me. From your sitting up position, you're going to grab some weights. We're going to do some presses. So try to start out with the heavy ones in your pile, and then we'll go from there and see if we have to switch them. So legs bent, pelvic tilts. Really important here to try to lower the shoulders so they're pressing down the shoulder blades into the mat. You're going to open the arms up with your palms facing forward and then start your presses. Let the arms come down, up, and in. So nice and slowly, keeping that double chin, pressing down with the stomach. At least 3 counts each way. So it's nice and slow and steady. Do 8 more. Hopefully you're starting to feel that chest a little bit. Now, we're going to create 8 presses. This time as you come up, you're going to turn your palms to face. So as you go down, the palms face out, forward. As you come up, you turn to have them face, and you let the weights touch at the top. So open out, turn, lower, turn, and connect at the top. Still remember, press those shoulder blades into the mat. If you need to switch to your 10s, go ahead, but try to hang on. We're going to just do a few more. Last one. And bring them in. Rock and roll yourself up. They grab a quick sip of water. Okay, so you're going to pick up the same heavy weights again. Just give your hands a little bit of a break. And we're going to do some ceiling punches. So we're going to start down there with our legs bent. So you're holding both weights up towards the ceiling with your palms facing. Press the shoulder blades down into the floor so they're nice and flat. Work the right side for 12 reps. So punch it up, lower down slowly. Really press the shoulder blade into the floor. Do 11 more. Should be about halfway. The back of the head stays down. Keep that nice double chin so your neck is long. And then when you're ready, switch up sides. Now you're punching up that left weight. Bringing it down slowly. The arm stays long. Okay, when you're done, just throw in a few more here, and when you're done, you're gonna bring the weights down onto your hips, and we're gonna meet in a bridge. So however you can get both weights resting on your hips, then you come up into your bridge. And then we lower down slowly. You're gonna do 10 of these. So push up through those heels. Really keep the back of the arms off the floor now. Working on the last 5. Try to isometrically work your inner thighs. So you're not actually moving the legs in, but you're sort of trying to activate like you are. So you feel the inner thighs also joining in the fun. Okay, now rock and roll yourself up. You're gonna put one of the weights down. We're gonna keep one. So you're gonna hold the ends of it. We're gonna do some lat work. So you're back down with your legs bent, your lower back on the floor. Drop the shoulders into the mat. You got a micro bend at the elbow. That's the important part. You're gonna send the arms back slowly and then forward. And back. Nice and slow for 12 reps. Keep the shoulders down on the floor. You should be maybe about halfway, 6 to go. If you're way ahead, slow it down. You really want to feel the tremble, and I feel like if you slow it down, you're going to get there quicker. Or switch to a heavier weight. You can always hold 2, but it's a little bit awkward, depending on your grip strength. Last 2. Okay, now bring the elbows down by your side. Do a little sit-up holding the weight. Bent, so the legs are still bent, but they're not as bent as they were when you were doing bridges. So I'm holding the weight at my chest. I'm going to C-curve my spine. I'm going to round down slowly, pressing the belly down. Lift the weight up, send it back. bring it forward, let it come down by the chest, lift the head, tuck the chin, roll up. And now you can press up if you want to add on. So back down, spine flexed, legs bent, weight comes up, send it back, bring it in, lift that head, get yourself up, press it up. And again, down, up with the weight first, and then back. And then in, sit it up, press it up. I'm gonna do 3 more. You can modify if you need to. Maybe do it without the weight. Don't forget to blow out when you're trying to sit yourself back up. One more. And get yourself up, put that weight down. Grab a quick sip. Okay. Heels to the front corners of the mat. Hands to heart. We're going to see curve, come down nice and slowly. Meet me in that nice full body stretch. You're going to hang out here for a few breaths. Try to see your arms in your peripheral vision. Nice. Now let's make field goal posts with the arms. Back of the hands down on the floor. Shoulder blades are nice and flat, and then you lift the hands up and move them forward, and then send them back. Just do this 10 times. Two more. Now with the back of the hands on the floor, slide the arms backwards with the arms down, and then see if you can connect your index fingers, and then come back. Just do this 5 times. It should feel good. Kind of like you're making a snow angel, but just doing the arms, but they're nice and bent. Okay, bring the arms up, back down onto your mat. You're going to bring those knees into the chest. We make that nice circle again. Little love for our lower back. Go the opposite way. Now you rock and roll yourself up. We're going to meet in 90-90 on the left side of the mat. So get the legs in the right position. Hands are out in front. You're going to lower down, fingertips only to start, and then come back up, kind of like you're doing a push-up. Down and up. Now, when you come up this time, lift your back knee up, lower it down. When you come up, lift the knee up, the back one. Keep going, down and up. Okay, now we're gonna flip it around so you're facing the back of the room. 90-90, fingertips out in front, start your presses. Try not to weight too much into your hands. And now let's add in the knee lift. As you come up, lift that knee. As you go down, lower the knee. Work whatever range of motion you can, but you're always trying to get better. Couple more. Okay, now take the hands behind your hips, and we're just going to oscillate, moving the knees forward and then back. Add in a little twist of the torso so you can really push this hip forward when you're in your 90-90. Sort of want to make that little extra effort of that hip moving forward. Couple more. Okay, so on this next one, when you face forward, just bring both heels to the front corners of your mat. You're going to take your right foot, set it inside the left leg, and then walk it out and flex the spine and lower down onto the elbows. Just nice, easy breathing in and out through the nose. Let your head relax. And then bring it up and then send that right heel out and bring the left foot in. Walk it out, lower down, relax the head, just nice, easy breathing. And let's bring it up. Send both legs out. Sitting nice and tall, so you're up on your sit bones, right? You're going to slowly walk it out. Keep the spine long this time. And I want you to really focus on pressing the back of the knees down into the mat. Take it out as far as you can. Keep those feet flexed. When you get as far as you can go with your spine long, hold for 5 deep breaths as you really push the back of the knees into the floor. Try to go a little further. And now you're going to C-curve the spine, roll it all the way back down, and we're going to meet in a figure 4 stretch with that right foot on top of the left thigh. Keep the arms relaxed. You're not going to use your hands for this one. Now let's just start by moving that right leg forward and back. Now hold it forward, pick your left foot up off the floor, and slowly bring the left knee in. Now push your right foot into your thigh, but don't let the leg move. Then release the push and try to draw the left knee in closer. And then push again. And then release it, use the left knee, try to pull it in, and push it one last time. And then slowly, with resistance, let that left foot get back down on the floor. and then switch it up. Left foot on right thigh. Moving that left leg forward and back. Now, keeping that left knee out there. Slowly lift the right foot off the floor, bring the right knee in. And then push your left leg into the right one. And then release it, bring the right knee in closer, and then push. And then release it, and push. And then release it, and then push, and let the leg come back down to the floor. Great job. Okay, both feet are on the floor. Walk them close to you. Bring the feet together, and then connect the bottoms of your feet as you let the knees splay out to the side. Nice and flat on the blades. Open up the palms to face the ceiling. Your arms are down on the floor. We're going to take 5 belly breaths. So that means when you take in a big chunk of air, I want you to let your belly puff up towards the ceiling, the opposite of what we normally ask you to do. So belly breath in, puff up that belly, and then release it. Do that 3 times. And on the last 2, you're going to hold the belly puffed out for a few seconds before you let it go. Nice job. Send the legs all the way down along the floor. Flex your feet. Bring the right knee up and into the chest. Clasp your fingers and pull it and hug it in as tight as you can. Left calf presses down into the floor. And then switch it. Left knee hugs in. And now bring the right leg into, we're going to meet in happy baby. So holding the outsides of the feet, using your arms to help you get the knees a little closer to the floor. Nice. Now release those knees. Rock and roll yourself up. We're going to come up onto our tippy toes. Try to really lift the heels here before you come to a flat foot. And then full forward fold. We're going to roll it up slowly. Nice. Take a big deep breath. And I thank you so much for your power and your strength and for waking up. Good job, Sue.